Hello, my name is Vishakha Suryavanshi. Today I will tell you about climate change. Climate change refers to the long term shifts in the temperature and weather patterns. Such shifts can be natural due to the changes in the sun's activity or large volcano eruptions. But since the 18th, human activities have been the main driver of climate change, primarily due to the burning of fossils fuels like coal, oil, and gas. Burning fossils generates the greenhouse gas emissions that act like a blanket wrapped around the earth, trapping the sun's heat and raising temperatures. The main greenhouse gases that are causing climate changes include carbon dioxide and methane. These come from using gasoline for driving the car or coal for the heating a building. For example, clearing land and cutting down the forests are also release carbon dioxide. Agriculture, oil and gas operations are the major sources of the methane emissions. Energy, industry, transport, buildings, agriculture, and lands used are among the main sectors causing the greenhouse gases. And the humans are responsible for the global warming. Climate scientists have showed that the humans are responsible for virtually all global heating over the last 200 years. Human activities like the ones mentioned above are causing greenhouse gases that are warming the world faster than at any time at least the last 2000 years. The average temperature of the Earth's surface is now about 1.2 degrees Celsius warmer than it was in the late 18th before the Industrial Revolution, and warmer than at any time in the last 1000 lakh years. The last decade, 2011 and 2020 was the warmest on record, and each of the last four decades has been warmer than any previous decade since 1815s. Many people think climate change mainly means warmer temperatures, but temperature rises is only the beginning of the story, because Earth is a system where everything is connected, and the changes in one area can influence the changes in all the others. The consequence climate changes now the include others thoughts, that is water selectivity, severe rising sea levels, flooding, melting polar ice, and the storms and declining biodiversity. People are experiencing climate change in the diverse ways. Climate change can affect our health, ability to grow. Food are already more vulnerable to the climate impacts, such as people living in the countries. Conditions like a sea level rise and saltwater introductions have advanced to the point where whole communities have had to relocate and prolonged drought, the putting people risk famine. And every increase in global warming matters, because in a series of reports, thousands of scientists and government reviews agreed that limiting global warming temperature rises to the more than 1.5 degrees Celsius would help us to avoid the worst climate impacts and maintain a livable climate. And next, we can pay the bill now, our pay dearly in the future. Climate actions require significant financial investment by governments and business, but climate's critical steps developed and the countries to support developing countries so they adapt and move towards general economics. So to get familiar with some of the more technical terms use the connection with the climate change, consult the climate dictionary. This is all about the climate change. Thank you.